Gaming has been a big part of my life for years, from getting a Super Nintendo when I was about 5 years old for Christmas to getting my first Game Boy and Pokemon Yellow for my birthday and playing it very poorly because I was a small child. I also have fond memories of going to the arcade and playing Lucky and Wild with my mom, which, if you played that game, you guys are awesome. And I played a few RPGs like Kingdom Hearts, and my first mainline Final Fantasy was 10, but my favorite is actually 9. In high school, I had a counselor for some reasons, and one day he came to visit, and we talked about South Park's Make Love Not Warcraft episode, which I actually watched repeatedly after that and ended up playing World of Warcraft for a short while. I eventually stopped with World of Warcraft and went on to free to play MMOs like Terra or anything that could run on the laptop I had, and then it moved up into a Dell Inspiron that I got from my parents. Unfortunately, it was garbage. It could barely play anything. In the summer of 2015, my at the time partner suggested I try 14's trial, and I had a PS4 at the time, so I downloaded it and I fell in love like right away. I still have the tweet from my original character, who's still with me in a sense, but has been Fantasia all to hell and back. And I would play with them, and we had a group of two other people that we play with. But with me being jobless at the time, my ability to actively keep the subscription going was a little tough. We ended up breaking up, and the friends and I fell apart. And I took a break until around Stormblood, and I pre-ordered, resubbed, finished the story on Memorial, of Realm Reborn's base story on Memorial Day, and stopped if you knew the issues with Stormblood's launch of being a DPS player. I came back in the lead up to Shadowbringers and was just did what I call the binge. I went from Good King Mogulmog all the way up to Grimlet Dark. And the only reason I was not able to get to Shadowbringers the day before launch was because I didn't have a good enough eye level. Now, I played this game every day. The reason I did, I had a pretty crappy life at that point. I had a roommate that wasn't good, a job that it sucked the life out of me. It was terrible. So any chance I had in free time, I was playing 14. And I would play for a long time. I played for over 24 hours sometimes. I learned Red Mage literally on no sleep, like I said in my short. I was up on a day off and I didn't sleep until after I had learned Red Mage. The game became a safe place for me, especially when things got worse when I moved out of that situation and didn't have a job for at most 6 months. I racked up enough time through the prepaid cards that I didn't have to worry about a subscription for a while, and it just kept me going. And through it, I also met some great friends, and my partner now is kind of met through it in a sense, in which I bribed them to pay their subscription so I could get the Tiamat mount. But they have fun, and we actively play together and have differing conversations with them being a Savage Raider mostly, and I just stick to casual content like EX fights and the Alliance raids. I took a small break after Endwalker. Well, when I beat Endwalker, not because of any of the issues that people have with Endwalker, but I had just played this game every day for over 4 years, and I needed a small break. I'm still back. I play every once in a while. I'm waiting for Dawn Trial. I'm really excited to see where we're going in the future with all of this. And I've made some great friends through this game, and I'm glad to stick around and see where it goes. I do want to shout out a few people that uh, helped me in an early version of this video that never came out. Neko Archie Cereza, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, and Notorious Mogfather. Also, the other people that joined that Party Finder group for a joke that did not work because my recording didn't work. And whoever was with me helping me collect dungeon footage for the fight video. Also, I'm sorry those videos